friends, let's consider some of the causes of aggravation in our everyday life. First, the matter of car parking along public thoroughfares. Here we have the banger-inner. He couldn't care less about the other fellow's car, or the other fellow. Ain't it aggravating? Here in the only open space on the block, there's room for 2 cars. Yet the parking hog puts his buggy in the middle. This leaves no room for you-know-who. Right. A polite request got him nothing but mounting blood pressure, a fast pulse, and a slow burn. However, one day our frustrated friend witnessed a most gratifying incident. Having spotted an opening, he'd pulled up his car and stopped to properly back into the parking space. For a moment, he had cause to burn again. For here came the parking space grabber. But and now let's consider the finicky landlord. He demands much of his tenants and gives little. The sign says, a newly redecorated apartment. Well, let's see it. Look at it. What's been redecorated? That strip of molding near the ceiling. It's freshly painted. Yep, the desk will cover that hole in the wall, so why waste paint? Wall markings, of course, are easily covered by the picture and the mirror that originally hung there. So, no need to paint those spots. He's a cute coot, eh? And now the old skinflint shows a prospective tenant the redecorated apartment. He brags about the sturdy furniture. Nope, they don't make furniture like that anymore. They sure don't. Next, ain't it aggravating when a wily wife snatches her husband's moolah, wampum, or money? Here we have a cautious cookie, to put it mildly. His secret devices for the protection of his hidden cash are designed to mystify the world in general, and his wife in particular. And now, at last, the key, and within the key. This guy spent weeks working out the ingenious details of an arrangement that hides his loot from his ball and chain. And where's the keyhole? Right here. Isn't he the clever one? The man wants to own his own home. His wife wants to own diamonds and furs, so paying off the mortgage on his dream house has given him nightmares. And what is she doing on the other side of that wall? Well, she ain't knitting a sweater, kiddies. Here's one woman who does all right by helping herself. And does she get away with it? I don't know, but I have a feeling that this time her connubial bliss is about to be blistered. Ouch! Does he know she knows? Does she know he knows? Do they know I know? Who knows? Among other things that can aggravate you, there's nothing like a big pile of plain, ordinary sand. To illustrate, here's the space occupied by the family garage of Harry Hollowhead. And here is a yard which he wants to turn into a patio by installing a large slab of cement. So where did the truck driver dump the pile of sand? Right here, so Mrs. Hollowhead can't get the family car into the family garage. Well, he'd better move that sand pronto. For some strange reason, his wife harbors the unique belief that a garage is intended for an automobile. So he decides to move the sand from here to there, in the yard. Later, some 450 shovelfuls later, his neighbor is a bit perplexed. 2 tons of sand have finally been moved to the yard, but that's where the cement floor is to go. Now, he tells him. Yes, sir, all of that sand will have to be moved out of that yard. That it will. But first, yes? Yes. Dear, dear, in a battle of brains, this guy would be completely unarmed. However, after tenacious toil, time, and trepidation, he terminates his task. He smooths out every tiny mark so that the surface will be flawless. Well, it's a slow track, but he made it. As for Hollowhead, to clip off a cliché, he's fit to be tied, which is the understatement of the week, the month, the year. Come, come, chum, to work. Hours later. Oh, no, not that. Is a man's work never done? Pow! Another question. Will he blame this on his neighbor? Natch. Who, me? The ball came from there. And as he fries in frustration, his pal comes to the rescue. See? It's just a neat mashy shot. Hollowhead will catch it, and that will be that. He'll just flick it out. Ouch. Yes? No. Watch it, fella. Methinks it's time for him to scram, and so does he. This leaves unhappy Pappy strictly on his own, and that, of course, is not too good for him. But then, with a ho-ho and a stretch, he might make it. He'll flick it and catch it, all by himself. Ready, go. See, he caught it. Once more he comes to a smooth finish. Persistency, thy name is Hollowhead. He's out of water. And there in the foreground is the hydrant. Well, what? Oh, no, he can't, can he? He can. Bravo. Fooled you, eh, folks? You thought he'd flop into the cement. I would have thought so, too, if I hadn't read the script. Well, he did it once, so he can do it again. Come on, don't be chicken. That's the old spirit you can't miss. There, hold it, hold it. Ain't it aggravating? Well, goodbye now.